Okay, first things first. I'm gonna show you how to do this wall in level 5. Okay, so I'm gonna do this wall in level 5. I'll start out right now by letting you know I got a bad blister right here because of the paper, the face paper. You can see it now because, but I've noticed this with drywall lately, is I ended up with some bad spots in the drywall, almost like honeycombing underneath the face paper. So and I had that problem right there. But I'm gonna pre-fill this, but before I do that, you know, when you're checking a wall and getting the light behind it to check the wall, to see what needs to be filled, you see that light there? You see, I got like a hump right here a little bit maybe, but, and I have some light here coming through, but how do you know it's not your knife, right? It could be your knife itself. So what I like to do is I like to check my knife very carefully to see if my knife is bowed. And if you look at this one a little bit, let me see if I can get the light behind it. See if I can get the light behind it. You'll see it has a very slight bow to it. It really does. It's almost like the edge here is worn down. And this is my 12-inch knife, guys. I very, very, very seldom use a 12-inch knife. This has been sitting in a bucket. It's still got some blue. I still see some blue on this because it hasn't been used. It looks old because it's been around a while, but it's not, it's flat, but it's not super flat. But trust me, it's flat enough. There's no way you're gonna see the difference. If I put this up here on the wall, you can see a little bit of light here, a little bit of light there. There's no way you're gonna see that difference at all, ever, if I just skim this out tight. But I'm gonna do this wall on level 5, so bear with me. It'll all be on this one video. You guys just bear with me. All right, so as you guys know, this is I'm going to do a level 5 finish on this wall. I'm going to pre-fill it with Durabond 45. That's what I'm going to pre-fill it with. I set my pan up, my bucket. I put my bucket down here so I can reach the top of the seam. And I had a bad screw, so I grabbed my screw gun, set it. Now I can just go ahead and pre-fill this. And I have another bad screw. I'm really going to get on my hanger's face about this. So, and there, that one's set. But I'm going to pre-fill this first. Make sure any loose paper is gone. I had that bad spot right there. This actually is a factory edge, and then this is a butt edge because I laid the sheets down, or I actually used 4-foot pieces. I had to use 4-foot pieces here because I was just running low on drywall, and it's all I had. So I just took 4-foot rips and I put them here. A lot of people ask me, why? Why do you put your seams in the middle? So I can reach them. If I put it way up there, I'd have to walk on stilts. If I put it way down here, I'd have to bend over, and I'm an old man and I don't want to bend over. So, all right, so it's pre-filled. As soon as this sets up, I'll throw a tape coat on it. Okay, I think you can see me okay. You can see this wall. I actually have this light set up here. It's kind of blinding, but it's kind of dark down here anyway. Though my work looks really good in the dark. It really does. So I'm going to coat this in now. Tape's pretty set up too. So it's, I've spotted all the screws down here, ran all the corner bead. I have everything ready to stop. I also got a new box, a couple of new boxes. You see it? I'm trying them out. They offered them to me so cheap I couldn't say no. I just couldn't say no. Maybe that needs to be one of my another 12-step addiction. So I'm gonna I'm going to box this and cross it off. Now, seriously, I don't need to box this side. I really don't. It's because this is a bevel on this side. This is a bevel on this side. This is a butt edge on this side, but I will cross that off. And then I don't need to box this either. I'm going to run this by hand. But I do need to box this side and this side. And I'm going to do it on one. I'm going to try it on one. This box, I'm not that familiar with it. This is the first time I'm running it. I've never ran a Colombian box before ever in my life. So this is the first time I'm running it. It's not bad. Honestly, I think I need to put this open. That needs a little bit more mud than that. So I'm going to have a little bit more mud than this. Scratch. My helper's not even here. I still got a scratch. I'll still blame him. I'll blame him. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do. Sorry, I was right in the middle of doing this, and the owner showed up, so I had to stop. But okay, so I boxed the walls now, right? So now I'm just gonna coat them in. And like I said, if you're not used to coating in and touching wet mud, you'd probably be better off just not doing that. Just go ahead and let it dry before you try to cross it off. I know it looks terrible right now, but it won't. Oh, where'd my knife go? Here it is. That's what I was looking for. Looking for this knife. So all I'm going to do though, I'm going to coat this side of this tape with this 10. That's what I'm going to do. Since I ran that with the box, now I will run this out. And it's nice and easy, just lay it flat, do a nice job. Like I said, I don't need that much mud on this side because this is the butt end and this is the factory edge end, and I want to just float it that direction. That's the direction I ever want to float it. But I am going to coat down right down the middle of this. Hope you can still see me. I think I got myself in there. Yes, I do. I'm just going to coat right down the middle, and now watch, guys. I'm just going to lay this flat. I'm going to lay this flat, just like that, and then I'm going to feather this up, feather that out, and I'm going to feather this up. Now, tomorrow, when you see me do this again, I will dust this down, and I will put my skim coat on here, and like I said, I will finish this wall for a level 5 finish. Very simple. You know, honestly, all my life, I've never textured. Everything that I have finished for over 40 years, pretty much, has just been ready for paint. And if you're going to paint this with a high gloss or a semi-gloss, well, then I would prime this with USG first coat before I would paint this with a high gloss or a semi-gloss. But right now, I am basically just getting it close. Right now, I will put a skim coat on this. I will dust that down. You'll see tomorrow. Watch tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Hey, if you really like the videos, subscribe. And if you really, really like the videos, please just share them with somebody else. All right? You guys have a great day.